Hey, hi, hello, how are you? Welcome back to the channel. My name's Mark. How you getting on? Welcome back to episode number whatever this is. It might be... I don't know, what number are we on? Episode 5? Yeah, let's just say episode 5. We'll hope for the best. If it's not, then, you know, just kind of deal with it, to be honest. I'm feeling a little bit better. My throat isn't great yet. It still kind of hurts. But I am actually just back from another run. So I'm actually feeling a bit better. And at least this time, I haven't died. Last time when I came back, that's when I got ill. So I'm kind of hoping that that doesn't happen this time. But, you know, time will tell and all that. So I'm thinking, now that we're wrapping up under there, obviously, I still need to put all the chests in. I need to move everything down there. But that's really boring. It's boring for you guys to watch. It's kind of boring for me to do. There's just not, you know, I don't know how to make it interesting. I'm gonna be honest, it's kind of dull. So I'm thinking that it's probably finally time to start doing something with this island, but I still don't really know what to do with it. Also, right, I'm just gonna cut myself off. I don't know if that'll be easy to edit. It might be, it might not be. Who really cares? So I either need to think of what I'm gonna do on this side over here, and then obviously connect them underneath, but I feel like we've maybe been working on the bowl for quite a while now, so it might be quite nice to actually just take a wee break from it. Is that floating? Or is it just not? What is... Has that always been there? Oh, man. Right. I'm just going to look down. Right. I'm going to put into this camera. Okay. Right. Basically, my thinking is, if we can see this from over there, that means we should be able to see the base from here. And it's going to look... Yeah, it's going to look pretty much something like that. That's pretty sick. Anyway, I may have got a little bit distracted. We still have over here to do stuff with, but I think over here... Land it. I didn't land it. Over here, this all needs to become sand. All these trees need to get chopped down. I can't really be bothered with that right now. My throat's going. Oh my goodness. This is what I get for flexing how well I am. All that needs to be sand. All those trees need to go all around there. We need to turn this into an actual beach, but that'll happen at some point. Again, until I have an actual full, complete understanding of what I'm going to do over here, well, I ain't going to do it. So, the start of this episode is explaining what I'm going to be doing in the future, while also trying to decide what I'm actually going to be doing today, if that makes any sense. I need to decide what's going down there, but we have done a lot of work over here, so I figure it might be quite nice for a break. Although, I tell you what, something I have been thinking about. I quite like that this is sand, and obviously down here is grass, but I don't know what could be over here, because we could turn it into the red sand, but then is that too samey from the sand being there, you know what I mean? It could be quite cool. The grass does also look quite, you know what I mean? I've got a lot of ideas in my head, and I don't quite know what I want to do with them. We could have some ice over here, you know? How would I do that? So the easiest way would be to fork off the river, say maybe here, drag it up here. So cut it to like there maybe. All of this can stay greenery and then just have this little ice biome here. We could just turn, oh my god, yes, we could just turn this into an iceberg. Okay, so that might not be today, but that's gonna happen quite soon. That's a class idea. Although, is ice see-through? Well, I need to have, like, lots of it. Kinda yes, but pretty much no. Okay. So we'll need this blue ice to have as the actual underlayer. So when you look through it, you just see more ice. That's totally fine. And then we can just make spires like this. We make an igloo, and in the igloo, that's what goes down to the other room, and that's what connects in the tunnels. That's a class idea. Holy goodness, where did that come from? I'm so happy that I've just been randomly rambling, because that's such a good idea. I've also been talking in this one clip for 6 minutes. I never do that. So I'm gonna do, you there, put you there, a torch there, put a torch there, bang that, and there we go. Now, if for some reason it desyncs, I have a sync point. So if you're listening to this, I smashed it, and, well, if you're not listening to this, I don't really know. I guess I gave up trying to sync it up. Anyway, let's go start thinking of what we're gonna do. Am I gonna do that right now? I don't think I am. I think I want to do something with this island, but I don't know what. I want a big build here, but I don't know if I want it to be grass or beach or... No, I couldn't have the mushroom there because it would extend over. I don't know what I want it made out of, and that's where my main concern's coming in. So, a couple things. Yes, I'm still in the tree. That clip worked perfectly. It didn't desync. That's gonna cut down my editing. I have... ow. Right, I have no idea what I want on that island. And I said I didn't want to work in here until I had the idea. I'm genuinely very, very keen to try and start putting the ice spire in here. It does mean that I have to get rid of these. I have to get rid of the bamboo, and that's fine, because the bamboo I now have enough of. I probably have enough pumpkins for... Where's my chest? For the foreseeable future, that's probably enough pumpkins. I can probably afford to get rid of these. So that way, I can then work on designing the river. Now, I'll just do like I have over here and just have it breaching again, and then it'll go into the water. That's a good idea. I'm hungry. Yeah, that's a really cool idea. I want it to be quite small though, so I am thinking of just, because where the bridge is, it's quite a nice aesthetic. Here, and then having it like go up here, maybe curl back and go like out here, potentially. Okay, I'm gonna clean up here and then we'll start digging the trench. Does this... That looked so cool coming through the vines. Okay, right, I'm gonna clean up here and you'll see this place looking very basic in, like, I don't know, 1 second or maybe 2. I don't really know. So, unfortunately, Farmer Mark is coming to an end. There's no more pumpkins here. The vines are gonna go back, but I've gotten rid of them for, like, literally right this second. Flattened this little bit out here because I think this is where it's gonna come through. This is just here so I can match the camera angle and that stupid shut up phone. Sorry, B. When the... What was I saying? I put up that little pillar so I can match the camera angle. That's just how much I take these stupid transitions seriously. Now I'm thinking, you know, is that going to be in the way? Because if I have to move all these chests, that's going to be an issue. But I also definitely don't want to change the course of where the river goes because I'm too lazy to move these chests. There's also something under... Right, I've been thinking this for a while. So I don't know if you can hear it on the recording, but under, like, right here, I always hear, like, zombie noises. Or the drowned. What's this? Holy hell! Okay, that'll be where... So where... Go away! Where are they... So, hold on. Ow. Where are they spawning from? Okay, stop that. Right, this has been bothering me for a very long time. I was always wondering what was down here and I just couldn't be bothered coming to explore. Do I have loads of excess blocks on me? Yeah, I have quite a few. I don't know why I'm asking that because I'm very clearly not going to show you. It just got really dark in here. What caused it to be dark? I'm very clearly not going to make you sit here while I fill in this cave, but I just thought we'd go exploring together because I didn't know what was down here. Maybe I could have come down here and I could have got murdered. So, I'm going to fill this up. I'll see you on the surface. Okay, now I tell you what, I always think that honesty is the best policy, and I'm not ashamed to tell you, I just couldn't be bothered filling in that cave myself, so I just lit it up with torches. Work smarter, not harder. Now, I have haste on, so let's... I'm not gonna break this just yet. So where would, how wide is this? So it's like 1, 2, 3. So it would be 1, 2, 3, yeah? So let's go like there, and that would be there, yeah? Is that right? It would break that one, that one, that one, that one, yeah? Is that kind of a boring shape? A little bit. What would that, So it'd come in like that, and that would be filled, I'm not completely sold on that shape, but we'll go on from now and we'll be fine, right? I'll be honest, I have no idea what I'm trying to do here. I don't really... The second I started this, I'm looking at it and I'm just like, yeah, like this is what I want, but it's just not what I'm looking for right like now. So I'm gonna try and like theory craft this. Well, not theory craft, I'm just gonna... Here is very like jagged. It's a straight line, but it's like a diagonal straight line. That's not really what I want for this because it's gonna come down here. Then I want it to go this way, so that should be like that. Yeah, okay, so this is gonna be very boring, so just give me a wee minute. I think what I did last time was I dug it out and then I was like, yeah, this is what it's gonna look like. Does that look good? I think I'm gonna do that again. It might look terrible, it might be amazing. So, I don't know, I guess I'll see you when I see you. And we're back and it's morning. I've done the trench, I found some ice. It's definitely not anywhere near enough, that's not a problem. I will just get some more off camera, but I want to show you what I've done. So, just kind of done this. It kind of goes up, it kind of winds in and out. Angle is quite good, and then obviously, like I said, it comes back and it goes out here. Not too bad if you ask me. Now, I'm not really sure how much of this I'm gonna get done today, but I do really need to test out to see what it looks like when I've actually got the ice in. So I think, hopefully, you won't hear the cars at my window. I'm very warm, I'm still not feeling very great. I'm not gonna put it down to going for a run. That's just very poorly misplaced. But I definitely don't think it helped. So I've got my window back open because I'm roasting. And I definitely shouldn't be. It's very cold outside. Right. That is the packed ice. Of course it is, but it's not the actual... That's where I must have more ice somewhere. Right, I'll be back. I'm going to go look through a load of my chests. Give me a second. Okay, so my ice reserves were not as high as I thought they were. And we need to start investing in some ice trays. That should, I think, be enough to at least get a little bit of the start here covered. And then we can at least see what it should and will look like. And I think what I'm probably going to do is mix and match with the packed ice. I think maybe around the edge, we might have the packed ice. Then more into the center, we'll have just the actual ice. And then just have that in kind of patches. So it kind of looks like some of it is more frozen than others. and I don't know, I think that probably makes the most sense. And then obviously this will most likely just be packed ice, just because I think kind of what a glacier and iceberg is, maybe. So what I think I'm gonna do now is, very quickly off camera, I'm going to do the edge here all the way along there, and then we can start filling this with water. And then that might be where we call it quits today. I need to get this edited and uploaded because it's already multiple days late, and that's just because I've not been feeling great. I'm still not feeling great. That doesn't mean the content stops, it just kind of slows down a little bit while I feel sorry for myself. Does that sound good? If it doesn't, it's gonna happen anyway, so you're just gonna have to come to terms with it. It's raining, I'm having to deal with it, you're having to deal with it. Okay, great. So this is kind of what I'm doing right now, but something that I didn't really take into account, and I kind of forgot it was a thing, but I also guess I didn't think it was a thing with maybe placed ice. This here will melt if I put a torch too close to it, I think. So I'm going to put those there. We'll finish this off and we'll see what we can get. I did just find some melted, and the only thing I can assume is that it was too close to a torch, but I'm not 100% sure. Why am I placing that? That's a mistake because I need to put the packed under it. So this is kind of what I'm doing. This is my current technique for how to make this actually look somewhat natural. Do I have more ice over here? I really hope so. Excellent. This is a much bigger thing than I thought it would be. This is taking a lot more blocks than I had anticipated. I'm gonna have to go and take down most, if not all, of the ice biome over there, or try and find a way to that's just the wrong ice block, isn't it? But what does it look like? Awful. That looks seriously bad because under there, do I still have my silk touch? I do. This is such an annoying process to have to do. Okay, maybe over here was just some kind of random glitch, because I would have thought that maybe that would have melted by now. I'm not really sure. That's just literally the worst thing that's happened to anyone ever, isn't it? Do that, do that. Mining ice with haste 2 on. It's just not fun, is it? Okay, so this is kind of what I'm going with. The whole thing will look like this, all over there. It'll have patches of the actual ice. It'll have the patches of the thick ice, hopefully. No, okay, yeah, so it's definitely melting, which for now, I guess isn't the end of the world. So what we will do is I will just try and find places to put torches where it won't melt, and realistically, if I can't find anywhere to actually put the ice blocks, I don't think the packed ice looks too bad. I think the packed ice actually looks much better, but I am just trying to create some block diversity and some block density between them, because this torch here isn't melting these ones. So there is definite places where I can put them and it will be fine. It'll just take a bit of a balancing act to actually find it, but it's not the end of the world. And all this is going to look like this. I was thinking, should this half, like these blocks, say like there, be ice as well? Will that make it look better? Or should it just be the stone, which would match over here? I'm also going to need to put the sea lanterns in because things will spawn in here. I keep forgetting these little details, and they're going to come back to bite me when I put all this in. I've got a zombie invasion on my hands. Okay, so what I'm going to do is replace all this with stone. Then we're going to start placing all the water in, and I'm going to begin to hate my life because I can't remember if it was difficult or not. So I will see you in just a wee second. Okay, everywhere is in, everywhere is nice and smooth stone, I think. Is that what it's called now? I can't really remember. Now it is ready for the absolute best bit of everything, spamming water buckets until I bleed from the eyes. If there's a better way to do this, obviously after this episode goes live, it will be too late. However, if you know of a better way for the future, because I doubt this will be the last time I'm spam placing water, please let me know. This seems to work well, but obviously does take a good while. If I'm just being an idiot, that's fine. Please prevent me from being one in the future. Now again, this is terribly boring, so I just wanted to tell you that everything is stone. This is what I'm going to be doing. I'll see you when the river's in. Give me 1 second. I am very happy that I didn't record any of that, because that took way longer than a minute. Water is dumb. Water is so dumb in this game. Although whoever invented it in this game, my goodness, they very clearly don't like me. Okay, that flows in nicely. We come down. It flows nicely down here. There's a little bit of terraforming being done just so I could actually match up as here to, I think, here. It was all on a different level, and it would really mess with it. So I just terraformed a little bit. Same with here. Everything I still think looks the way it should. Everything looks natural. I'm very happy with it. I do need to put some lights in at some point, but the only drown that I've seen are the ones out there. So for right now, it's not an issue. So I'm not worrying about it. We have a new river. I think it looks really cool. Now, this is where I am going to call today's episode. Next time we will continue just working on here. If you have any ideas on what can go in here, apart from just some ice spikes, more icebergs, and an igloo, please let me know. We could build a big snowman, which could be quite cool. So keep that in mind. The next episode will be up I'm not entirely sure when. I definitely said that in the new year we'll be back to actually doing a proper schedule, but I definitely assumed that I would be feeling better by now and not worse. So that's not exactly ideal recording conditions, is it? But regardless, if you've liked today's episode, you can like the video. It doesn't cost a penny. I know that you like my nice new ice biome. Make me feel warm and fuzzy on the inside. So it's a win-win-win. And really, what more could you ask for? Just look at this. Delightful. You can also subscribe to the channel. I promise there will be new videos whenever I can make them. But as good as a promise I can get right now. So tell your mum, tell your dad, tell the cats. I'm sure that they enjoy the sporadic uploads, so that would be a big help. Well, thank you very much. Why did I sound like Elvis? So having said that, and with that being said, I hope you stay out of trouble, don't do anything I wouldn't do, and I'll see yous later.